Ladies and gentlemen, visionaries and dreamers, welcome to the foundation of something extraordinary. Today marks the beginning of a journey, one where we don't just talk business, we architect it. My name is Okwa Chima Charles, and this is your space of blueprint, framework, and concrete truths of business and entrepreneurship. If you have ever dreamed of building something from scratch, an empire, a brand, a movement, you are in the right place. Here, we don't just chase success, we design it. Think of a business like a building. Every successful entrepreneur is, in essence, an architect, and every business is a structure built on ideas, strategic risks, failure, and faith. You don't start with a tower, you start with a plot of land and a vision. And over time, through sleepless nights, you watch the vision raise. But let's be clear, business is not all about money. It's about meaning. It's about seeing something where others see nothing. It's constructing value brick by brick. Is about taking the abstract and giving it a form. That's what we will be doing here. Laying the foundation for business and entrepreneurship. In architecture, the foundation is everything. Get that wrong and the whole structure collapse. In business, the foundation is why you start, not just the what and how, but the why. Why did you want to be an entrepreneur? To change your life, to solve problem the world ignores, to create job, to build legacy? If your answer is just to get rich, trust me, the structure will collapse in the first turn, because entrepreneurship is not a shortcut. It is a construction site. It is noisy, it is dirty, it is chaotic, but it's yours. And the moment you take ownership of your dream, you have already begun. Blueprint of vision. Architects don't build without a blueprint. Entrepreneurs shouldn't either. The blueprint is your business model, your strategy, your roadmap. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to exist. It answers questions like, who are you serving? What values are you delivering? How will you scale? What makes you different? Don't worry if it changes. Every skyscraper you admire today started as a sketch. Many were redrawn a dozen times. Tools of the trade. Let's talk tools. In architecture, we have got levels, rulers, compasses, CAD softwares. In business, we have got market research, product validation, financial planning, marketing, storytelling. Each tool has its purpose. Learn to use them. But more than any tools, learn who to build with. Every great structure has engineers, designers, project managers, people who bring their genius to the table. Your network, your team, your mentors, these are your co-architects. Don't build alone if you can help it. This is a clear indication that business and entrepreneurship is not all about suits. Facing the storm. Here's the hard truth. Not every design survives the storm. You will make mistakes, you will choose the wrong materials, you will hire the wrong people, you might run out of money. But every crack in the wall is a chance to rebuild smarter. Every delay teaches patience. Every collapse is a lesson. But do your best to respect the process because no great building stood tall without withstanding the pressure. Raising floors, scaling the business. Once your foundation is solid and your framework in place, you begin to raise. This is where scaling begins. Now you are thinking about system, automation, delegation, culture. At this stage, you are not just a founder, you are a leader. Your job isn't just to build, it is to inspire others to help you build. It is to inspire others to help you build. Leadership is less about giving commands and more about offering vision. It's the difference between blueprint that sits in the drawer and the skyscraper that changes the city. Aesthetics and identity, brand architecture. Let's not forget the brand. Every iconic building is memorable not just for its structure, but for its story. For example, the Sydney Opera House in Australia. What's your business known for? What emotions does it evoke? What story does it tell? Brand is the soul of your business, expressed in visual, verbal, and emotional form. Don't just sell products, tell stories, create moments. Be unforgettable. Be unforgettable. Innovations and elevations. As you grow, you will learn one key principles. Buildings need maintenance. Business need innovation. You can't build something once and expect it to last forever. The world changes, markets shift, technology evolves. So every day something is new. The best entrepreneurship don't fear change. The best entrepreneurs don't fear change. They anticipate it. They don't just adapt, they invent. Literally is the architect's way of saying we can make it better. Let that be your mindset. We can make it better. In conclusion, the legacy you leave. So why does any of this matter? Because one day someone will look at your business the way you look at your breathtaking building and ask, who built that? And your name will be mentioned, not because you had all the answers, but because you had the courage to draw the first line. Business isn't about quick wins, it's about durable design. Entrepreneurship is less about ego, more about endurance. It's not just profit, it's purpose, structure, beauty, value. And if that's the path you want to walk, this channel is your compass. Together, we will explore case studies, interview builders, review building models, and break down complex structure into bricks you can use to build your own future. So, if you are ready to pick up your pencil, roll out your plan, and lay the first brick, subscribe, follow, stay with us here because the skyline of the future starts with you. Thank you and God bless.